In today's video, we're going to make a plant-based, super low-fat, healthy Allioli dip or cream cheese, if you will. I am struggling to say Allioli right, so if I trip over the word Allioli a few times in this video, I apologize, okay? In earlier videos, I've already talked about how you can enjoy all of the delicious foods you want in a healthy way and get the body you've always wanted without having to stress about calorie restriction or portion control. The normal Allioli dips or cream cheeses contain a lot of unhealthy fats and can also give you that gross feeling after you have indulged in them. But this plant-based recipe is really healthy and will only make you feel good. You don't need any oil for this recipe. It's super low in calories and it's also super easy to make. So without further ado, let's get into the recipe. So to make this dip, I used Allioli spices, which I got from Oil and Vinegar. I don't know if this store also exists in the UK and the US, but I'm sure every country has similar stores. It's a place where they sell all kinds of special oils, herbs and spices to make all kinds of Italian and Spanish dishes. As you can see, it only has 2 grams of fat, of which only 0.4 grams saturated fats. And yes, as you can see, there are carbohydrates and sugars in the spices, but what you see on the label is for 100 grams, and there's not even 100 grams in the whole pot. You're only going to use a few teaspoons of the spices for a big batch of Allioli dip, so rest assured, this dip is still going to be super low in calories. You will also need a plant-based plain yogurt. Don't buy one with added sugars because that will taste really gross. As you can see, there's only 50 calories in 100 grams of yogurt and only 2.3 grams of fat. Did you know that the regular Allioli dips contain at least 52 grams of fat? I'm not saying that you can't eat regular Allioli dips, but just be aware that if you love Allioli dips and cream cheeses, you can't just indulge in the regular ones every day and eat as much of them as you want because you'll get in way too much unhealthy fats. You will have to do portion control if you want to enjoy the regular ones. But if you want to eat Allioli dips and cream cheeses every day, this recipe is ideal. I use it to add to pita bread stuffed with raw veggies. I add it to cooked buckwheat with cooked spinach, which makes it delicious and creamy. I use it to make spring rolls, to dip French fries in it. You can use it for so many things. So what I do is I put a colander or a sieve in a deeper pot. I then put a kitchen towel or a cheesecloth in the sieve. I put half of the yogurt in there and mix half of a teaspoon of the herbs through it. Then I add the rest of the yogurt and another teaspoon of the herbs. I stir that all through and I decided to add another teaspoon of the herbs. I mix that all up again and then I fold the towel. Now put that in the fridge for at least 8 hours. The towel will absorb some of the moisture and the rest of the liquid will leak into the pot. The next day, you're going to replace the towel. So I just take the old towel with the dip in it out of the sieve and I scoop it out of the old towel into the new. Then I put it back in the fridge for a couple of hours. After about 13 hours, you will have a delicious firm Allioli dip or cream cheese. You can make it a little more runny if you like by taking it out of the towels earlier. When it's done, I just transfer it to a container and keep it in the fridge, but for the purpose of this video, I put it in a nice purple bowl. You can keep this dip in the fridge for about 3 to 4 days after it's done. I really hope you'll enjoy this recipe because learning how to cook like this has completely changed my life for the better. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and share it with your friends and family so they can become healthier as well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!